You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Welcome to episode 61 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. I'm your favorite host, Wes.
I'm Joey.
I'm Brian. Take it away, Wes.
This is a podcast where we talk about things. People,
bike things,
places, and things.
We talk about playing bikes, and on this episode, we're going to do just a shade of Michigan bashing.
50 shades of Michigan bashing.
You're going to lose 80% of your listeners.
Just a little bit of Michigan.
I thought we were
Michigan
going no
bashing.
headphones.
And you know what? If you're unhappy, I'm taking my headphones off. Don't worry.
I'm leaving my headphones.
If you're
on.
unhappy about this Michigan bashing, just follow me on my new podcast.
Wes in Michigan.
Oh,
It'll take a little while to get off the ground because I have no idea what I'm doing.
You could call it the wax chain.
You would do a podcast and you would talk into a can with a string attached to it. Be like, Aren't you listening?
But then I'll just leave like 12 cans that are attached to the same string outside my window and let people just sit outside and listen.
You only have 12 listeners at a time. You have to reserve a spot.
Yeah.
I like
If
that.
you built the hype right, you could probably get like a crap ton of money for people listening to
Yeah.
that.
Well, you got to put a can of beer inside the can first, and then you take the can of beer out and you listen.
You got to build it up like Firefest.
So this is Wes's last show with us in person for a little while.
Yeah, for a little bit.
You
I'll
know?
be back.
Yeah, I was just looking at a map, and it's not that far to Michigan. It's only like halfway across country. That's not bad.
It's not even halfway.
You know, dude,
It's shorter than halfway. You're on this side of the Mississippi still.
for as much as I travel, I'm looking at it going, yeah, I can
That's
do
Florida.
That. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a trip to Florida.
No,
That's
it is
exactly right.
not Florida.
Yeah.
Total opposite.
It's the opposite Florida.
It's the opposite direction.
Jimmy
But
Buffett goes
It's
to
another
Florida, not
peninsula
Michigan.
that sticks into a lake versus the ocean.
It is the land of peninsulas. Pick a peninsula.
Yeah. Pick your
That's
upper
what-
peninsula or your lower peninsula.
Hey, before we get started with this and go too deep,
Did we
Happy
actually
Cinco
start?
de Mayo.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did we actually start?
yeah, we started.
Dude, I
Oh,
started it.
yeah.
We're set to go,
Where have
buddy.
you been?
Um,
I thought we weren't doing headphones.
Eating
anything
tacos?
going on Patreon or PayPal?
Nope. All right. Random bits.
Oh, we're not
All right.
selling T-shirts anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, there is something on Patreon.
Hold on.
Why did you go to random stuff?
We received a PayPal donation from Annie Belita. She wrote,
I don't know how to say it.
loving the podcast, just found it through Celine Yeager's Facebook page. I'm bringing all the past episodes, binging, yeah, well, I can't read, and getting a lot of good info. I'm sorry, no, it's not. From the first ones. Just what I was looking for. Keep up the great work. Maybe someday I'll come to the West Coast, Seattle.
I'll come over from the West Coast.
And to ride East Coast gravel. Annie, she should come to Unpaved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could hang out with Celine.
You know what the
And
coolest
us.
thing is in that whole thing? Well, thank
Us.
you, obviously, Annie.
Well, she found it through Celine's page.
Yes. Wow. Thank you both, Celine, as well.
You'll find as the episodes go on, they get less and less helpful.
The more and more drinking there is, the less and less helpful they become. Or actually, maybe it's the inverse. Maybe the more and more drinking there is, the happier and better they get. I don't know.
We've had a rough few
There's some
last
rough.
episodes.
There's a rough couple episodes in there.
Yeah.
There are some. Remember the one where I had my microphone backwards the whole episode?
I thought that was Joey, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Oh,
I did that too.
That's why I wrote front on mine. It's like a Claymore mine.
Yeah, just face towards enemy.
When we started this, we literally had no freaking idea what we were doing. But I think we've come a
I
come a
don't
long
think
way,
we've
baby.
Yeah.
changed.
I think
There's a man we've impressed that we've never met,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
and
Yep.
we value his opinion greatly.
Yep. So
It's kind of weird.
Are you talking about Dave?
No, we met Dave.
No, the other Dave. Sound
Yeah,
Dave.
Sound Dave.
Sound Dave.
Yeah.
Sound Dave has been a huge help. Another
has
shout
been.
out to Sound Dave.
Yeah,
So huge help, and he's a Patreon supporter.
I did
So
give him a hard time.
Man,
Yeah.
we got like.
I felt okay about it at the time.
Now
I
you
take
feel-
it a little bit back, but I
Okay.
don't know. It's still there.
Are you going to dominate this whole episode?
He can.
I'm
He's
just
been.
talking.
He's
What?
been.
Now you know how
he's
it-
been pre-gaming.
I was going to give
Now
shout
you know
out to
how
other
it
people.
feels when I go, oh, it's Wes's section. I'm like, well, I rode my bike. Oh man, let me tell you about that one time.
Well, that one time.
Or I can be like, Matt, well, before you finish, Wes, let me tell you.
So no T-shirt sales, but we did have a sticker pack sale, right, Joey?
Yeah, Zach Hammond from Norwood, PA. But we got two more. They're like from Illinois.
I think they may have been on the last show.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm
I'll have to go back.
I'm behind about a week because we're stocking stickers.
If I have missed a shout out in the notes, because I do that, I put the shout out.
I miss a lot of stuff.
Then I will make sure to make up for that.
You know
Sorry,
what Wayne
somebody's-
Gretzky said?
What'd he say?
We miss all the shots you don't take.
No, that was Michael Scott.
Yeah.
So what is in everybody's
Hold on.
cup tonight?
Do you want to
What?
talk about blowing out T-shirts yet? Well, before we're on that subject,
Sure, we can do that.
because we have new stickers coming out.
We got new stickers coming out.
Hot dog.
We're going to do new T-shirts.
What?
And I'm going to take all of the random smalls and double X's and all the things that I have left and going to blow them out.
Okay.
Going to absolutely blow them out. I think we're going to stack all of them together and bring them with us to Croatan.
Oh,
And
We should do
have
a
'em there.
mystery purchase for real cheap, and you just get whatever we send you.
Oh, we could just put a bunch of stuff in like little lunch bags. And
Yeah,
be like,
just a
$5
package. Yeah.
bag, grab bag.
Yeah.
Some of them have doo-doo in it. You got some of them.
That's what
Max.
Cards Against Humanity did that one time for Black Friday.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like super anti-Black Friday. Actually, they've got instructions on how to print their game on their website.
Yeah.
But they did like Black Friday deal, special surprise inside, and like so on the inside of the upper lid, they put horse shit in it.
Oh.
But they advertised that they were going to put a horse shit in it. And people were like, no way, whatever. And you can go on YouTube and look up the horse shit episode of...
So there was really...
There was like cow poop or horse poop in there. Yeah.
Oh, got
Called
a
the
cow
shit
patty.
poop.
Yeah. And people were like, oh, no way. I can't believe they did it.
We are not going to sell bags of poop at Croatan or give them away either.
well, you did
Oh, we
call it
could
a
give
blowout.
If you'll buy it, we'll sell it.
I have like one of those a day.
them. Yeah, so
All right.
so maybe, Joe. Thank you for reminding me of that, Joe. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah, we just want to get some of the old T-shirts gone so we can bring new T-shirts into the fold. And I think a little preview.
Into the fold.
Get it? Dum-dum?
Yeah.
You want to give a little preview on what the new stickers and the new T-shirts? We're going to take the... What were
Steal
you
your
talking about?
face.
Yeah, and like do some different colors and some different designs
Yeah.
wrapped around.
We're
it.
just gonna just go all out with. Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
go get my mail tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I
Yeah.
see lots of cups. What's everybody drinking over there?
Nothing. I got some Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark,
Yep.
Finish off the last of my vodka with Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule.
Yeah.
That's Gosling ginger beer mixed with a little bit of vodka.
We're out of lime juice, so just that.
You could take a bubbly. There's a lime bubbly in there.
That could work.
Oh,
That's actually a great idea.
That is a great idea, but I won't finish the bubbly probably.
I'm still in training, so I'm having an orange bubbly.
You're training. Oh, you're still in training.
Yeah, you would have not fared well this weekend with us.
No, I would have hung in there.
We destroyed
I
the
don't know
bottle.
about that.
Would have hung in there just fine.
You've been hung over in there.
What's going on this week? Who wants to start? Who
All
wants to
right.
kick off weekly catch up?
Let's
Joey?
talk.
I'll let you do that.
Let's give it to Joey because I don't want to be this like Martian.
We have like a
episode.
big surprise that no one knew about.
Yeah.
we'll
What's
get
that?
to the blueberry, the Smurf thing. I don't know. We all rode yesterday. I sold some idiot 2 paddle boards so I can get a new Propel kayak.
It's true.
Yep, and I am.
Oh, you are no longer in the paddleboard game,
I got rid of both of them right now.
so they're gone,
Uh,
and you're going to get a paddle boat,
Not a
paddle or a pedal boat.
pedal boat.
Nice.
Yeah, a native ultimate Propel.
They sound kind of
Nice.
wimpy when you call it a pedal boat.
Not a Propel. It's a Slayer.
Yeah,
Pro Max.
Slayer sounds
Look at a
way
Slayer.
cooler.
Yeah, it's a Slayer Propel Max 12.
Okay.
It is a slaying machine.
breaker
Nice.
of chains.
That's got the square tail, right?
It just came out. Like it's
Yeah.
it's badass. I'm gonna slay
nice
everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
We went
some
to a
fishing.
cool little fly fishing gig meetup last night and met that guy that gigs all the snakehead.
It was awesome.
Wait, where
We
was
hung
that?
out with him. It was a secret location.
Oh,
It was the ale house.
nobody tells me anything.
I just went because Joey was going.
Okay.
Yeah, secret society
I don't
of
know.
the,
Sorry,
of the
It's
dumbass.
okay.
I didn't know it was open invite. I
I was
just,
just sitting over here.
I didn't
you know.
either. It wasn't my gig.
I thought it was like a meeting of wizards down here. And
What's that?
He sent me some
next week
some new
is-
pictures for the brag board. For the
Oh yeah,
magazine.
we
Yep.
saw his kids in your magazine.
Yep. Kids were in it last week.
He was sitting there for a while, and I went out to his truck. We looked at some rods.
What?
Came back in, and I was like,
it's true.
"It's true."
After
Go
we
to
had
the
a couple,
parking lot with a man to look at some rods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
had a couple beers first.
I'm gonna let that go.
Legitimately came in, had some drinks. He's like, "Hey, you want to go check out some rods in my truck?" And I said, "Sure." Went out there, and I survived.
So we are going to talk about bikes tonight a little bit, aren't we?
Yeah.
At some point. Okay.
But
maybe
We could.
maybe
we were all sitting there chit chatting, and finally he's talking about snaking, and I'm like, "Hey,
I know you.
you're from the magazine." I was like, "That's how I know you." Yeah,
He famous.
yeah.
That's cool.
He likes killing stuff. He said.
Yeah. He sent me some pictures of some really nice crappie.
He kills a lot of things.
Probably
Yeah, those things were
like-
huge.
Yeah.
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 Ah,
Epic.
Epic fish.
Yeah.
Anything bike related going on in your world, Joey?
I rode my All City, and it was a dream.
Yep.
With my wax drivetrain also. Super quiet, nice and smooth. I re-waxed your drivetrain.
Thank you.
And I forgot your bike tonight.
That's okay. Now the new derailleur?
New derailleur, the works.
New derailleur is good. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't talk about how your stuff just took a dump.
I didn't want to.
Shimano took care of it.
Shimano took care of it.
We took care of it.
The new. The second, after I ripped the
This is your
GRX.
third GRX derailleur.
Yes, thousands of dollars.
Thousands.
Later.
Here we
No,
are.
they took care of this one because it was, you said faulty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, had an
Yeah.
issue. Had a faulty motor.
Had a faulty error on the computer.
faulty
Literally
motor.
said fault. No.
Yeah, it's
Nah.
got it. This says faulty.
All right, now.
I know that because it wasn't working.
Now listen here.
Booksy.
Everybody's been pre-gaming, so I think this is going to be a fun episode.
With
I believe.
tacos. I'm going to have to take a break halfway through this episode. Oh,
You think
hold
Jeopardy
on.
will get mad if we steal their music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you talk about this week. You got to talk about the Taco Bell incident.
Well, we can talk
This
about
is
it. Yeah.
This is you just got to label this as like not really bike related episode.
We're going to do a little bit of bike
Okay.
stuff.
I have a
We'll
little bit to
actually-
talk about bikes.
He's
on
got-
my
yeah,
side.
We got,
He's
some,
actually-
we got some listener questions that we're going to go through, and you've got some bike stuff.
He's
I
got
do have a little bit of bike
He's got
stuff,
some
yeah.
cool. So
Yeah.
integrate your bike news and our weekend news.
Well, of course,
Yeah, that's
sir.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'll
way to
shut
do
up
it.
now,
Yeah,
but I'll
if you
probably
want me to do
interrupt
that.
you.
Can I go?
Yeah, man.
Can I go?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I just want to. That's going to lead into what I think you're going to talk about. We went.
Are
on,
you going to talk about the bearing that's in your handlebars?
Yeah,
The BB?
So my Diverge is in the shop. We went on the three of us went on our last little hurrah ride.
And
Yesterday.
it was windy as shit.
It was windy, but I didn't care. Who cares?
I cared a
We
little
were
bit.
all matchy in our pack kits.
No one planned that either.
No.
No.
It was just the way it worked.
It's the only kit that I have accessible, so I had no choice.
Oh,
It was so nice. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And you have news to share, Wes, from that ride. But I really did enjoy it. I've been on my Roubaix because my Diverge has been in the shop getting its new.
Double new.
Derailleur.
Yeah.
And so I rode my Roubaix for the first time in 8 months. And wow, a light bike is fast, guys.
Yeah, man.
That
Is
was
it?
amazing. Except for I had this little tick, 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 tick every once in a while.
it happens.
And then I realized, somebody must have put a bearing in my handlebars. And I was like, okay. that's
We'll have
fine.
another way we can make
I-
it tick on
yep.
this bike.
I do think it made the bike wobble though. I do think it was
The
it-
bearing?
That's
yeah,
all in
yeah.
your head.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. It did do a wobbly thing. It did a little wonk out a little bit.
That's why you're supposed to pump up your tires.
I hit the bottom of Mill Bridge, and I was like, "Oh, this bike is fast. Let's see how fast." And I was probably doing 46 at
Nice.
the bottom of Mill Bridge.
That's
and
pretty good solo.
And then all of a sudden, it just started going. So I was like, "Oh, let's back this up a little bit." So I don't know what that was all about. It's probably just squawking because I hadn't ridden it for so long.
I was mad at you.
It probably
You
was.
just left it alone.
Probably
Yeah,
was.
poor
Probably
guy.
was. Yeah.
I put that bearing in handlebars months ago. It's true.
So
I'd forgotten about that.
Was that
That's
your
it.
Sunday night ride that you did with
Yeah.
Millbridge?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was actually the first time I'd been on the Roubaix, and it was a solo ride. I averaged over 18 on that for 30 miles with 1,100 feet of gain.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
and
that's
solo. That was
did
an effort.
good.
That was an effort.
Your max speed was 44.1 going down that hill.
I don't
Was it?
appreciate liars.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't think it actually captures the actual high speed. When
Dan
you look at-
Coughlin is the fastest.
He should be. I helped him.
Yeah.
I got. What's he at? 54.
54 on Mill Bridge.
You're
Yeah.
not too close to him.
Wow.
Because I pulled. No, I would have had a dumb computer at the time. So I pulled him because I had a compact crank. I pulled him until I ran out of gears, and then he was able to go out ahead of me.
Okay.
And then
Slingshot
we
around you?
slingshot him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like
I
Ricky
think.
Bobby?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was at 54 or 55. I think I hit 51 or 52.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. That's-
That was a long time ago, though. That was when I was good.
You did a slingshot. Like
Now I'm
Ricky
just
Bobby
now I'm
and
just a
Mike
lazy
Concho.
sack of taco eating crap.
You guys weren't as fast as you think you were.
Uh-oh.
We were. You can ask
Stop
Dan.
looking
you,
at data.
You call Dan.
45.6 is the max he hit out of the
You call Dan, and he'll back me up on this one.
I'm looking at the numbers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You saw my one ride where I averaged 81 miles an hour, so screw off.
So that's all that's going on in my world. It was both a pleasure and a joy, and a very sad moment.
That wasn't even as
With that
fast as
little-
speed on that ride.
I'm trying to be all emotional over
I know,
here.
I did that on purpose.
I'm trying to be all like, you know.
We're not emotional. We're men.
Oh, that's right. Get out of here, Wes.
Why?
Yeah.
No,
So
you
that's
can
all
go.
for me. I'm going to turn it over to
Good
you,
riddance.
Wes.
We all cry.
You tell us everything about your week.
Everything about my week. Well, oh yeah. So the
Get
big
the weekend.
Yeah,
Get the weekend.
Yeah, big news. Kind of sad news is I'm leaving, guys. That's kind of the big surprise Joey's been kind of leading up to.
Yeah.
I'll be leaving Thursday.
Wait, this will be your last episode?
Yeah,
Well,
for now.
we
Holy
hit over 500 Strava members, so you know the rules.
Yeah,
I gotta
out you
get
go.
out.
Yeah.
Get out while the getting is good.
Yeah, I'll come back at 600.
Oh, there it is. That's not going to take that long.
You get like 2 weeks in quarantine though, coming back from Michigan.
Oh, that's right. Once you travel, you got 14 days before you can be
Yeah.
around anybody.
Travel ban.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm just gonna cover my car in sponges so that way everything sticks to it.
Tell us about your weekend.
Yeah, so I sold my Diverge
Mm-hmm.
on last Thursday, and then
How long did you actually own the Diverge?
I think I knew I was gonna sell it as soon as I got wind that there was gonna be a new Diverge coming out.
Okay.
So it was kind of always in the plan, but I ended up liking that bike quite a bit.
Okay.
And then it just kind of worked out that if I sold it, I could take care of some personal things and buy a new bike. So I bought a new bike, got myself a Warbird.
Tricycle.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a tricycle. It's the only one they've ever made.
It's from the wall, pot.
It is so stable. I know they
somebody
talk
ride-
about long chain stays for stability. No, add the third wheel.
Can somebody like stand on the back and hold onto your shoulders? It's
Absolutely.
Like, that is so
Yeah.
cool. Has it got like a little thing with the big wheel where you can lock the brakes up and
Oh, you
spin
like
it
Trek's
around?
big wheel?
Yeah,
Yeah, those
yeah.
things are cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, but I got a Warbird. It's blue.
It's a pretty bike.
Yeah, it is. It looks a lot better than it does in the picture. And frankly, I thought it was more comfortable than the Diverge.
Yeah.
Like just way smoother. I was very impressed. So,
Okay.
yeah. And I tried something new. I've not done a one by group before. I think previous episodes for those counting, I've definitely touted 2x groups, and I think 2x still makes sense. But like, you know what? I can always add a front derailleur if I really wanted to.
So what's the landscape like where you're going to be riding in Michigan?
Where northern Michigan it is pretty hilly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got some decent hills and whatnot up there. I mean, there's definitely you can find the flat roads, but as soon as you kind of come off like thoroughfares, it's all hills. It's kind of like when you're driving up Route 4, it's relatively flat, but then when you hit the side roads, you're like
yeah,
up,
that
down,
makes
up,
no
down.
sense. That makes
It's like that, but you got like a lot longer climbs and things.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But
Traverse City.
Traverse City. So I leave Thursday, pick up the trailer, come to your house tomorrow,
Get all your stored stuff.
get my storage needs and stuff. So thank you for letting me store there.
Absolutely.
Joey?
I tried to sell that
What
motorcycle.
did?
Yeah.
Do you have a tab for him?
Do I have a tab? for
Storage
it?
fee?
No.
You-
No.
You should have just come up with a number in your head.
$5
I was trying to help you out.
$5.
Get
I
that-
already offered to pay him. That's what a good friend does, Joey. You know what Joey charged me to stay here?
No.
Nothing.
It happens.
I got some good friends. I'm gonna miss you guys.
No.
But anyway, let's get off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
that's
you guys had big parties this
Dude,
weekend,
we went.
right?
Oh, we
ape-
did,
We
yeah.
went
Yeah.
ape shit on accident.
we drank a lot,
Yeah.
and we didn't mean to. So,
That's the way it usually goes.
well, so we got a friend that just got restationed in Virginia Beach,
Okay.
and he came up for the weekend just to say goodbye, which is really cool. So it was kind of like we had like a round of like one group of people, and the next group of people was like the next day. So
Yeah.
he came up. We went to the Ray Duck, had like a couple beers, came back here. We started drinking mixed drinks, and then
End up
our,
at Taco Bell.
our DD for the night was like, I could drive you guys to Taco Bell if you want. He's like, they do 12 packs of tacos. And we're like, okay. We're like, of course. Like, why would we not want to do that?
That was Jim Bumba.
Yeah. So we pile into his car, and we get to Taco Bell, and sure enough, you can order 12 packs of tacos, and he ordered 2 of them.
Now, did you get hard and soft, or
Yeah,
just
there were. Yeah,
We got
yeah.
a mix.
mixture?
No, there was a ghost in the tree that was scary.
Mm-hmm.
Still there, actually.
Heard all about that.
It's a bunch of trash.
The lady that helped us was super nice.
Yeah.
We asked for some fire sauce, and she put like 4 pounds of fire sauce in the box. So much.
I enjoyed it so much that there were like some drunken Yelp reviews given.
Oh,
I left
those
a
were-
Google review.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Google review.
They weren't drunken. They were just reviews.
No, just,
yeah. Because
just good.
surprisingly, our Taco Bell has like a 2.5-star rating.
It was.
Gave it a 5-star.
That's actually probably pretty good for a Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So now our big sad news here is that there is some confusion about whether our Moe's is going to continue
Hold on.
Fake news.
No,
to be a Moe's.
we need a moment of silence.
Okay.
You can just edit it
Should
in
we
a
play
big
taps?
block of silence.
No, we need to give it an actual moment of silence. Are you ready? Okay, enough of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to salsas.
Just a Mexican restaurant.
But I don't think it's closing.
I don't think it is.
I wouldn't call it.
Everybody's just a busybody down here,
Like,
and they're on
yeah.
Facebook and blah, 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 blah.
Mo Monday has been a thing for a long time.
Forever.
In the bike scene.
Yeah, and it's we're just coming back into spring, and we'd be able to ride to Mo Monday instead of like doing that weird like showing up in a car and
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
think they're close. So we went there on
That's hard to
Monday.
eat Moe's and then go right afterwards. At least for me.
You have,
I
you
like
have
to
to
finish
time
the
it.
ride.
You have to time it so that it's at the end of the ride.
Mm.
I think.
Yeah.
But for me, there's always like another 8 miles home after Mo Monday. Y'all just come down the hill and come into Joey.
Epic.
Yeah.
So we went on Monday, and there was a sign on the door that said closed for remodeling
Till Wednesday.
till Wednesday, 3 days,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So then Joey, because he's Mr. Social Influencer, he goes on to the local Facebook groups where all of the Karens are out there talking about how Moe's is totally closed. So Joey gets his panties all in a bunch,
Oh, they're still in the bunch.
and now we're still really very
We don't know,
confused.
though.
We don't know the truth.
Yeah, but why would they say remodeling till Wednesday?
we
Why
could-
wouldn't they just say closed
I
forever?
know, exactly.
yeah.
We don't know the truth, though.
Yeah, but we went by Duncan this morning, and the manager that's always there was in the building, and
In
granted-
the Moe's?
and the Moe's, and they gutted it, but all the Moe's stuff was up.
Not according to another picture I just saw.
I
We'll go by
don't-
tomorrow morning.
I'm going to
Or
go
maybe
by.
you should.
I am media. We are media.
Yeah.
I'm going to go knock on the door
I'm
should.
Joey.
and say, we need to know.
I think I might just put a sign up that says closed permanently, just
But on one door, put a sign that
Well,
says
'cause
closed
if-
permanently.
because
The
if
other-
closed permanently disappears, then it's just a remodel, because that means Moe's took it down,
Oh,
right?
You're testing the waters.
Yeah, man.
Let's go up there in the middle of the night and put a closed permanent.
I'd do it in the
sign
middle
on
of the
door.
day.
Let's go do it right.
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna
no,
do
you
it.
remember I was saying that Salsas put that sign up so they get more business at lunch.
All the people in Moe's are standing there.
Salsa's
going,
was
hey.
busy though, middle
It
of
was.
Monday.
Didn't we see people
I
that we
saw
normally
yeah,
see on Mo
I saw
Monday?
Mo Monday regulars there. Check your phone. Look
Yeah,
at that
but
picture.
for almost the same price, for like $1 more,
Yeah,
Salsa's is definitely
yeah.
the superior
the
Mexican
chips and
restaurant.
salsa.
Yeah.
Our Mexican tonight.
Yeah, it was good.
But you can't get guac.
Nah,
Okay, this doesn't look to me like it's shutting down.
just they ripped the
Where
shit
are
off
you
the
at?
walls.
Joey sent me a screen capture of a picture.
Hey man, I'm freaking out. My best friend's leaving. Moe's is going away.
I think it's just hype.
Agreed.
Nope, I don't think it's really shutting down.
I think it's the Democrats.
Okay, I think it's Bernie Sanders' fault.
Yeah.
Once again, I am asking for you to come with me to Moe's on Monday. So what else? Anything else for catching up before we jump into listener?
No, I had a
Voicemail and email.
lot of vodka and Mexican food in the last 5 or 6 days.
I thought
this
you
is
were going to
the
say the last 5 or 6 minutes.
This is the last cup of the vodka.
Yeah, Wes bought this bottle on Friday night and said it would last 2 weeks, and we finished it 2 days.
Yeah, for like 2 people moderately drinking through the week, it should have lasted 2 weeks. Like, no problem.
Nah,
Put it in your water bottle.
I made a really strong everything.
So tomorrow is your last day at work.
No, Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday is your. I
Yeah.
thought you were. I
I'm
thought
leaving Thursday still.
You're leaving Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hybrid day.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're gonna have cake and stuff at the store.
Okay. On Thursday,
I just want cake.
score. I'll be there.
Score.
I'll be there at some point.
Epic.
We
Wow.
got a message
Oh.
on Insta. Yeah.
We gotta do bike stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay.
From @Compute Cycles. And his message was, looking for a new 650B tire. What are you guys going with? Ideally looking for something fast rolling, but if there's some gnarly stuff, I'll be okay.
They make the Pathfinder in 650.
So Pathfinder and 650?
Yeah,
See,
boy.
I like the Sawtooth when I was running the Sawtooth.
Sawtooth coming 650?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Anything
really
else?
like the WTB Byway, and it was very much like the Pathfinder.
Mhm.
It rolled fast, and if I wanted to ride rough, I would just air it down.
Okay.
I didn't ride it that long, but
I don't run my Pathfinders in 650, and I know 650 is usually more of a volume kind of thing. But if you're looking for something that rolls fast and can do that gnarly stuff, the Pathfinder's been probably one of the better tires I've ridden for that perspective. So I would say that would be a good choice.
Yeah.
I didn't like the sawtooth on actual gravel.
No.
I don't know why not.
I felt like it washed out a lot. Like my first few rides in like Loudon,
Mhm.
it did not do well in descents on gravel.
Okay.
Tire pressure was too high.
I was running it low.
I don't know. Sawtooth's been nice.
So
No complaints.
I think the answer is look at the Pathfinder, look at the Sawtooth, and look at the WTB Byway.
Running a
Yeah.
Pathfinder up front and a sawtooth in the rear.
There you go.
Whoa.
Run a 650B up front and a 700 in the back.
I call
They used to call that the 69er.
it the Saw Finder.
Sawfinder. Okay,
the Saw Finder 69er.
we got another message on Instagram from @RushCam. How's it going, guys? I was looking at getting a half frame bag from Nittany Mountain Works.
I'm glad you finished that sentence. I was like, don't buy half a frame.
Right. Their website didn't have a great picture of the inside of the bag. I was curious, how many pounds of cooked bacon do you think you'd get in the bag you got from them? Love you, bye. So I actually do buy my bacon.
Why don't we go to the grocery store and just bring
Well,
our
no.
bag inside?
No, I want to do this, and I told him I would actually have taken a picture had I had a full 5 pound. I do buy my bacon in 5 pound blocks from Nick's.
Oh, yeah.
So I can visualize what 5 pounds of raw bacon looks like.
Sure.
He said cooked, but I mean,
Well, so you should be able to double your cooked, right?
yeah. So I think I could easily fit 2.5 to 3 pounds, which would be a little bit more than a half of that package inside that half frame bag without any problem.
I think you vacuum seal it, you can do even more.
Well, yeah, because you make it smaller.
But I'm assuming cooked because he wants to eat it while he rides.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you could probably put a whole 5 pound of cooked bacon in there.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, I don't see
Because
why
once
not.
once it's cooked, it's in individual pieces. You could just shove it
So-
like into the corners, like mush it.
For shits and
Yeah, yeah,
giggles,
yeah.
I mean, how much does that pack cost you? $40, $30
The what? The
at Nick's.
at Nick's? I don't know.
Let's just
actually
do it
don't
one
know.
time.
I'll do it.
Let's do it.
I need because I think I'm probably out, and we always keep bacon in the fridge.
No,
so-
no. I want to cook it all and just put it all in there.
You want to cook 5 pounds of bacon?
Yeah, why not?
At least line the bag with saran wrap.
Hey,
first.
we'll do this for our listeners.
Yeah.
If
we get 4 supporters before the next episode,
that's right, we're going to cook 5 pounds of bacon and shove it inside a Nittany
Yeah.
Mountain Works half.
and then I'll save all that for unpaved, and we'll eat it there.
nice. There it is.
Got it.
So how many new Patreon supporters?
4.
4. So if we get 4 new Patreon
No,
supporters,
we need 5. 1 per pound.
No, you said 4.
I like 1 per pound. It's
1 per pound.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. 5 new Patreon supporters. In what? You want to give them a week or 2 weeks?
Let's give them 2 weeks.
Give them 2 weeks. So in the next 2 weeks, 5 new Patreon supporters, and we will cook. I'm just going to make sure we got the deal all out there. We're going to buy and cook 5 pounds of bacon.
Yep.
And see how much of it we can get into my frame bag.
I got a bigger frame bag.
Well, no, he specifically
half
said
pack.
half frame bag.
I know I got a half frame bag.
You have a half frame bag?
They go in
I'd much
3
rather
they go-
put a bunch of cooked bacon in
Oh,
your
that's
frame
fine.
bag than mine.
That's going to smell so good.
It actually would.
There's technically 3 sizes for the half frame pack. The half pack.
Okay.
It's just you have like the 15. There's like 18 and 20 or something.
Maybe we could get Ethan to send us one that would be just bacon
Can we,
specific.
you get like a Blim one. Yeah.
Yeah, a blem one that's like bacon
But
colored.
man, that would smell good all the time now.
It actually would.
I don't mind it.
So can we
wouldn't be
send
bad.
you guys? People can send you guys ways to deface yourselves for money.
oh,
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Is
Time
what
out.
you- yeah.
Pause.
No.
You know that guy that took me out to his truck?
Okay.
All right,
Here we
and
go
it-
again.
him and his friend Bill, which the lady thought his name was Bert. They both.
So this guy didn't want to give you his real name?
I don't know.
The waitress was bad with names.
The waitress sucked.
Okay.
The
I wouldn't know. I wasn't.
So these two guys, there's a fly rod company called Moonshine. Apparently, sight unseen, they got if they tattooed the logo on their leg, they would each get a fly rod, and they did
how
it.
big? How big did it have to be?
They didn't show me. So I guess it's on their leg.
Was it
That
those,
sounded weird.
was it those guys or different guys?
No, it was those two.
So you went to the truck and they were like lifting their pants to show you tattoos?
Oh yeah,
Jesus, Joey, this gets worse and worse.
but yeah, no, they
Parents teach you anything?
So, dude, that's yeah.
Dude,
they
I
both
just told
have free
you-
fly rods.
Not to eat with tampered candy.
I did eat tamper candy. Look at me. We should do that for listen. You get one of our logo things tattooed.
I will send you a sticker.
I will buy you an unpaved entry.
You'll have first dibs on buying Joey's next bike that he puts up for sale.
Actually,
Speaking of which, no. Okay, Strava Club. Anything happening in the world of Strava, Joey?
no one's going outside because of Corona.
Yep.
Quarantine.
Everybody's staying inside.
All right, now we're moving on. All right, so I forgot what numbers I picked. It was like 94, 17,
Don't
and
matter.
74. William Adamson from Abington, Virginia. Abingdon, Virginia came in
Abingdon
at 110.7, and he was like 94.
Abingdon is the southern terminus of Virginia Keeper Trail.
Ah,
Abingdon through Damascus up to White Top
No.
is the Virginia Creeper Trail. I've never actually ridden my bike from Damascus to Abingdon. We usually start in Damascus and go up to White Top because the other direction is a little boring. Anyway,
all right. John Hormel from the Chili Company came in at 228.2 from Houston, Texas.
good job, John.
Yeah.
228, nice.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And then Jennifer Hansen from Florence, Arizona came in at 128.1.
Good job, Jennifer.
So we got
Hot
some
dog.
outreach.
Nice. That's Virginia, Texas, and Arizona.
Yeah, and then we had that California shout out with the Celine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're reaching vast resources.
Nationwide.
To break into the top 100, you need 108.4, which was less than a mile from last week's top 100.
I don't know that I made the top 100 last week because I think I was
Ooh.
right around that number, but I don't think I was quite there. Wow.
We are up to 558 members from 534.
Holy cats,
So-
another 24?
Bye-bye, Wes.
Good grief. Thank you, everybody, for joining
Yeah.
Strava Club. That is so flippin' cool. I love that. I really
Yeah.
do. I think it's fun.
And if you're not on there yet, because I know we have way more listeners every day than members in our club, strava.com/clubs/gravel travel dirt.
Nice. Thank you, Joey. Tech tip of the week?
Yeah, wear a face mask.
Yes, but which one?
Make America Great
It's got to
Again.
be the. Did you see that?
Did
That
you
was
see
on
this?
Saturday
Get your,
Night Live.
get your maggot.
Get your
face
mag-
mask.
But it'll take 12 weeks because it's being made in Wuhan, China.
Yeah. That's my tech tip of the week.
No. Do you have a tech tip of the week?
I got so into trying to remember to say that for the tech tip, I didn't think about a tech tip.
So you don't have a tech tip?
What's a good tech tip? What could I tell everyone to do?
Hey, talk about because you just redid my chain and you were
Change
just
your
talking about
cables.
Yes,
that.
but we talked
So
about
let's
that
keep
a lot.
talking about
But no,
chains.
that's okay because we're revisiting it. This is the 3-week review.
Oh, yeah, the long-term review.
So my bike was in the shop. You pulled the chain off.
Yeah, because
and
you had like
what-
400-something miles on it.
Probably, yeah. So talk to me. What did you do?
I pulled it off. I took scalding hot water from our hot water machine.
Okay.
I put it in like this plastic mason jar, kind of poured the water over it, shook it around a little bit, dumped it out, did it a couple cycles, and all the wax came off that was left on there.
Right.
And then I turned on the crock pot, literally because all the wax is still in there, just heated it up, dipped it for 20 minutes, and then completely wiped off all the excess wax on the outside, hung it up on a hanger like you do for pasta. Thanks, Wes. And then I let it cool off and put it on the bike.
So when you say you put it in the crock pot, did you let it sit in the crock pot for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just didn't know whether you meant you.
Nadine was there, and she wants to do a class on it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
I
great
don't know if you
idea.
could see how clean this. It like
It was.
Holy cow!
It was a lot more impressed. I was impressed,
I impressed Wes.
which is hard to
Nice.
do.
Yeah, impress the West.
See, I
that should have been an episode. That we need to make that.
Yeah.
Impress the West.
Yeah. Well, if I go
to the
there, then
nerd.
it's
come over here, West. Let me impress
Yeah,
you.
until I'm excited about it and no one buy it.
You see all those bubbles?
Yeah.
That's all the air from the inside of the chain coming out, where the wax is getting into.
Ooh. Score.
Epic.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you'll just do that for me every 300 or 400 miles, that'd be awesome.
Well, I told Nadine it's like you buy like a yearly membership to the Joey Wax Club of the month.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, it's like $300.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well,
Actually.
over the course of a year, that's pretty.
Did you guys see? I went to look for a little rice cooker crockpot thing,
Yeah.
and I found one on Amazon that
Like
was Star
$7?
Wars. Yeah,
Oh.
I sent you the picture of that. It's a Star Wars crockpot. It's got like the Death Star on the side of it.
Nice. That's how you know it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Oh,
about getting
we
that.
call that the meth star.
Well, that's actually a good follow up to a previous tech tip. So I think that qualifies. I think that works.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm up this
tech
week.
tip: get a turkey baster. You need to do those enemas on your tires with a tubeless sealant. And you're changing out tires. Turkey baster.
Do what?
Sucks up all the old sealant.
Instead of like trying to like dump it out the side of the ring and it just ends up on the other side of the tire
Yeah.
anyway.
Crack open the seal of your tire, take a turkey baster, pull out all your old sealant, and recycle it for when you're trying to remount your tire again.
So
It's not-
you can reuse that?
yeah, with some glitter in it.
Ah,
If it's not curdled up, you can reuse it.
okay.
I just thought I'd throw something in there, you know.
It's actually really because I always.
Oh yeah,
If it's a funny color, don't reuse it.
yeah, but
Well, wait
But,
a
like-
minute.
Like
Why-
if it's got water or something in there,
Well,
sometimes
I
you end
know-
up with brown liquid.
yeah, like Brian's.
I wish you'd taken some
The
pictures
swamp
of
monster.
that.
No, I was just pissed. It got all over me. It just happened so fast.
I apologize. I'm so sorry about that.
Well, because I know some people change their tires frequently while the sealant is still not coagulated. So just I reuse the bottle. I should get a turkey baster for work.
Yeah.
Or a syringe, but it's great.
That's a
That
good
stuff's
tip.
it gets expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you like you're seating the tire and something doesn't quite go right, and you need to like redo
No.
it.
Here's your tech tip of the week.
Tech tip of the week. Here you go. This is this is probably one of my best ones
Yeah.
because we're a tubeless forward movement.
Yes.
If you're setting up a new tubeless sealant, don't put your sealant in there at first.
Oh, I don't ever. I always put
Yeah.
it through the stem.
No. Don't put it in there. Seal it up, and then inflate the tire without sealant in there.
Dry seed it.
Yeah, you'll know.
Well,
if
yeah,
you-
I do that.
Yeah,
And
you'll
you shouldn't
know
be
if you
losing
have
fluid.
No, I don't. So what I do is I get the tire on. I
Is this
seat
your
it.
tech tip or mine?
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
telling
pretty
you
sure
how I
this
do
was
it.
Joey's
'cause
tech tip of the week.
I know.
This is how I do it. And I do it.
This is
different.
why I'm leaving. Brian always runs
Listen.
over Joey's stuff.
Listen to me.
I ran over Brian all episode.
So I will seat the tire. Don't put any sealant in it, and then I pull the valve core, and then I'll put the sealant in through the valve core.
Yeah.
I inject it through the valve core.
You can do that?
Yes.
What? Did you know that?
No?
Fuck.
I think that was my tech
F.
tip to him like a year ago before the podcast.
Yeah. No, that's how I do it. So I don't crack the seal
Yeah.
again and then pour
That's
it
so
in.
smart.
Yeah, you get sealant everywhere.
Oh, really?
You just waste it. So, yeah.
You're doing it that way?
No. If you put it in there and you don't have a good seal.
Yeah. Yeah. So I insert it after I've got it sealed.
Man, I've been wasting a lot of fluid. I fill a drop sink with fluid and then I dip the tire in it. And
Yeah.
then whatever's left when I pick it up.
You just let it seep in through
Yeah.
the spoke holes.
Osmosis, yeah.
like
Yeah.
the swamp water from
Yeah.
my ride.
And if it's sealed from the outside, it's definitely not getting through on the inside.
That's it. That works.
All right.
Forget rim strips. Just
All right.
seal the whole rim.
The legitimate tech tip is dry seat your tubeless before you put sealant in it. You can crack it back open or put it through the valve.
Yeah, I think cracking it back open is fine.
Yeah.
'Cause
You know you're going to have a good seal or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
the valve is way easier, though.
another tech tip.
Mhm.
Say you got one of those floppy ones that it's just not sealing.
Mhm.
Put another roll of tape on there.
Yeah, because that lifts it up.
Most of the time, I do 2 layers of orange seal tape. Oh, whiskey! I've switched to whiskey tape.
The whiskey tape is way nicer.
Yeah, Wes finally caught on, and I love
So
it.
what is your recommended tubeless tape then? Is whiskey?
I am a big fan of the whiskey tape. The
And-
stands feels like it's too thick and it doesn't lay down right.
It almost feels like paper. Like it
Okay.
doesn't. Like
You don't-
there's no like give
Yeah.
to it.
You don't notice it till you use like another tape. I
Like if
guess.
you like took the stands tape and like bent it like hot dog style,
Yeah.
there would be a crease in that tape permanently.
Like
Yeah.
the whiskey
Yeah.
stuff almost feels like you're really laying down some nice saran wrap over some guacamole.
It's like sticky rubber.
Yeah,
Like
it
wrapping
just
a
goes on
burrito.
there. Yeah, it just goes on nice, and you do a couple rolls. Like
Actually,
99% of the time, I do 2 rotations of the wheel just
Okay.
to make sure the seat's good. And
and the fact that it's clear is kind of nice because you can
Yeah.
actually see where your air bubbles are at against the rim.
Okay.
You know exactly where you
Ah.
need to like push any air bubbles out.
Okay.
Yeah.
whiskey.
And so that's your recommended tape, and
Yeah.
then recommended
drink.
sealant.
Nice.
No, so I drink
No.
whiskey. I use the whiskey.
Seals are in the ocean.
Yeah,
What?
we'll never have a serious
What's your
segment.
recommended sealant?
Sealant? Orange seal.
Orange seal. Still
Yeah,
orange seal.
always. But
Okay.
Muck-Off had a really cool sealant come out.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, I did try Finish Line like 2 years ago.
That was a disaster, wasn't
That
it?
stuff sucked.
Yeah, I
we
think
just
you
threw
tried that.
bottle away.
I think you tried it in my bike.
Yeah.
too, and it was.
Me and
It's a
Austin
disaster.
we bought a big bottle and we just
It almost looks like slime, just the way.
yeah.
No, the muck-off stuff looks promising, and the way they advertise it looks really good, but it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did seal Dave Pryor's envelope with orange seal,
Did you really?
and I was told to use stands next time to be sponsored correct for Unpaved. So
And then, what's your favorite plug of choice?
Darts.
So you take the
Well-
best of like every company and put it in one place.
yeah, I actually haven't even used. I'm talking so much hype about the dart, and I've
Dude,
never
the
used
darts
one.
are gonna suck.
No,
I've seen so much good out of them,
yeah. I mean, we
but
played
I
with them.
rarely get flats.
Didn't one of us try it at Unpaved, or did we not?
No, I just Drew was
Nobody's
like,
actually
hey,
used it.
You want to stab my
Nobody's
tires?
Awesome,
repping it.
dude! It's amazing. Have you ever used it? No. Okay, it's like reading headlines.
Oh, I'm a headline reader.
Okay, we haven't done this in a couple weeks. I have an Instagram follow of the week.
I did it last week.
What? No, you didn't, did you?
Yes, I did.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, Hope Cyclery.
Yeah.
Yes,
He even
you
he even
did.
said, "Hey, you guys are gonna come visit."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
suck
got
it.
the shout out back. Sorry about that, Joey. I apologize.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Not paying attention.
No.
We're not paying attention.
No.
Me not paying attention. But my Instagram follow recommendation for this week is at Jen Green Head Badges. Custom handmade head badges in mixed metals. They are gorgeous. She does amazing work with them.
Shoot.
Is that like the thing you wear the bandana when Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she did a head badge for Philly Bike Expo when
I think they work with Glenn and Casey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember seeing that because they did the
They're-
metal and the wood that Casey was doing with the inlays on the head
No,
badge.
yeah, they conspired to make one together.
and it was beautiful. I remember
Inspired.
seeing it. It actually was in the shop. They
okay.
I don't know if they
I probably
conspired.
wasn't here then. Yeah,
No.
conspired is not the right word.
It was before you came back.
Oh,
and
it would work. Just in
I
the wrong
remember
context.
seeing that head badge, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, don't drop it! Don't drop it!" It really was. It was gorgeous. So, a great Instagram follow. You're going to see some cool bike porn. So,
I have a bunch of Brackish Cycles head badges I'm gonna sell.
They're actually kind of nice.
Yeah, they
that's
look
the
good.
Heron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip off my All City head badge and put it on there.
I would
Nice.
put that on like my seat tube.
So, how
Yeah.
hard is it if you wanted to put a custom head badge on your bike?
It's really hard when you ride a Specialized.
Yeah, because they're not the right size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, for like a standard, like you're just talking about for your All City.
Yeah, because I would say the cool thing in like the All Cities is it's like an actual head badge put
Yeah.
on. Like it sticks out. It's not painted in.
Right.
So, that's probably like epoxied or 3M'd on or something.
A little bit of heat might take it off, but you
Yeah.
gotta be careful just
Yeah.
because technically you're on
Then
carbon.
I
I just
could-
wondered
yeah.
how hard that would
'Cause-
be.
I don't know.
Russ used to make them.
Yeah, but that was on metal, like when they were riveted in.
He
You
was
could-
doing it like as a college arts class.
They were really cool. He made us all like kind of custom head badges one year.
Yeah.
Out of silver.
I don't
They're
know.
really neat.
I
yeah.
don't know where mine
I don't
is.
know where mine went either.
So it couldn't have been that cool.
It's probably in Michigan.
Probably.
Probably.
That's where all good
Speaking
things
of
go to
Michigan,
die.
we don't have a guest this week.
No. Is it?
Oh.
So I have a little list here that I have made.
If you're from Michigan, tone out now. This is
Wes?
not personal. This is an attack on West, not Michigan.
This is a listing
Uh,
of dumb Michigan laws.
That's fine.
And
I
we
found,
just we
I found
felt,
dumb Maryland laws just a rebuttal.
we just felt, Wes, like you needed to know some of these things before you go off to become what do you call a Michigander?
Michigander.
Michigander or Michiganite?
Michigander.
Michigan.
Because you
position?
gander at us because we're
Is
beautiful.
it a Michigan position? Michiganary.
A Michiganary. Michiganary position.
that's wrong.
So, just in case you decide to take a train, persons may not be drunk on trains. So, no train riding for you, especially if you're eating food that makes you drunk, like last week. Okay?
Oh yeah, we talked
What?
about
I
that.
wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
I was reading dumb
I do.
Maryland laws.
I want your reaction. Well, you
Oh,
know we're
sorry.
not serious about
You
these
hurt my
things.
feelings.
We just need you to know.
I'm
It
serious.
is illegal to kill a dog using a decompression chamber.
That's sad. I don't know why you said that.
Why would anybody why would anybody want it? Is this a problem in Michigan?
Not that I'm aware of.
Killing dogs, and why would you use a decompression chamber? I have no idea.
Sounds terrible.
Why anybody would have made that law? Anyway,
Let's go to a happier dumb law.
okay. Adultery.
This
is,
one's not any better.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Adultery is illegal, but can only be punished upon a complaint by the affected husband or wife. So it's illegal, but she's got a complaint. So
Or he's got.
I don't think that's going to apply to you. That doesn't apply to us.
Yeah, it was like these all so far sound pretty reasonable laws.
Okay.
So what's their law on heat of passion crimes?
I have no idea. No man may seduce or corrupt an unmarried girl, or else he risks 5 years in prison.
You picked the weirdest one.
I just took the list.
That's why I seduced an unmarried woman outside of Michigan.
and let's go to Michigan now. The last Sunday in June of every year was named Log Cabin Day.
But was named.
Was named.
Yeah, so it's no longer affected.
No, it just said the last Sunday in June of every year was named. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give me a law that I should care about.
Cars may not be sold on Sunday.
That's
Well, that goes
relevant.
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. That's a
No,
national law.
I would think that's like a.
Dude, that's
like
federally enforced.
I would think that
They taught that
car
man,
police.
Yeah, at Park Ranger Academy.
Okay.
They said car sales in national parks no good, especially on Sunday.
All right. A woman isn't
What does
allowed
Yogi
to.
the Bear do then?
A woman isn't allowed to cut her own hair without her husband's permission.
Well, I think that should be the way it should be everywhere.
I have many questions on that. Why would a woman want to cut her? How would a woman cut her own hair?
Put it in a ponytail, cut it off.
Yeah, that's easy.
I think a lot of girls give themselves haircuts like that.
Really?
It doesn't have to be nice looking. Well, that's
Well,
not
can't you just go to like the barber then and get it cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, she got her haircut without her husband's permission.
Yeah, she could shave
Yeah,
her
A
head.
woman isn't allowed to cut her own hair without. So
her own. I see. I
So
see.
you could go to the barber without your husband's permission.
but she couldn't do it by herself.
I want to have Melanie cut her own hair.
That's because scissors are scary, man. Safety in numbers.
Any person over the age of 12 may have a license for a handgun as long as she has not been convicted of a felony.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Okay?
yeah.
Over 12 is fine.
Over the age, so if you're under the age of 12, you can have a license for a handgun as long as you have not been convicted of I don't know.
No, over the age of 12, you can't be convicted of a felony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you convict somebody of a felony if they're under the age of 12? Poor little
Well,
12-year-old.
If
Yeah, I
you're
don't
being
think
charged
so,
as
but
an
yeah.
adult,
You can only be charged with a DUI in Michigan if it is a motor vehicle. You can get a DUI on a motorized bicycle, but it has to have a certain amount of horsepower.
So
Ergo,
what about
What's the
e-bike
horsepower?
Well, that would mean that you would have to have a motor.
and a horse?
So
and
what
a
you're saying
horse.
is I can ride myself to the nearest Taco Bell.
But you can ride yourself to the nearest Taco Bell. You can do it drunk. You can be a drunk biker.
We
You
could
know
have
what?
walked to this one.
It would
So-
take us a little bit. We'd still be walking.
All of those things, I think they were not
Christopher Walken.
complaints about Michigan. We care about your
Well, I appreciate
safety.
you letting me know the things that
And
might
so
be concerning
These
to
are
me.
some of those things that you may not have thought about in Michigan that we want to make sure you're safe.
You want to know a couple of reasons why I'm leaving Maryland? Some
please,
of Maryland's.
please.
Well, we'll start with number one.
Okay.
In the entire state, it is illegal to give or receive oral sex.
What? Lawbreakers, all of us.
The second most important thing to me is eating while swimming in the ocean is prohibited.
Is it
Well,
really?
duh.
You know how good Cheetos taste when you're swimming in the ocean? So
Now they wonder about shark attacks.
Hey, so you don't have ocean, but you have like big lakes, right?
giant lakes, yeah, they're crystal clear blue. They're
Lake
awesome.
Superior.
Michigan, dumbass.
Well, isn't Superior above you?
I-
Above it though.
They're there,
Yeah. So, but Lake Michigan is where you'll be close to Lake Michigan.
right on it.
Don't
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
you
You're
have
right
a,
on Lake Michigan?
Well, so Grand Traverse Bay is like an inlet of the lake.
Sorry, Joey.
You already had your tech tip.
No one cares about Michigan. Don't you have a zebra mussel infestation there?
I think we have them here too.
I think they're everywhere.
I think they're big up in the Great Lakes, though.
Yeah. Do they taste good?
it might
I don't
be.
know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
They're,
located.
they're an
They're like an
invasive
Asian-
species
they're like
coming
an
over from the
Asian-
hull of ships.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
In the
anyway,
ballast.
Yes.
on the great
I love Ballast Point beer, though.
I love ballast water.
Anyway, the last reason I'm leaving Maryland, Gypsy said steer clear of Caroline County, where it's $100 fine or 6 months for forecasting or pretending to tell the future.
Well, the last reason is
So,
our,
so wait. If you're accurately forecast the future, you're still subject to a
Cool
fine.
to go, yeah. But I don't think there's any way to accurately forecast it.
well, you did get over 500 people in the Strava Club, too.
Mm-hmm. That's the ultimate reason that you have to leave. So these were all just things that I'm glad you come up with your list to make yourself feel better about the fact that all these things, the reasons why you're leaving Maryland.
He'll be
know it's
back
not
in like
true.
4 years.
I know.
I have a cycle.
They travel. They're gypsies.
No,
That's why we have to leave Maryland until we forecast the future wrong.
we just wanted to make sure you're safe and know all of these missions.
But I do hope you guys come up and visit. You'll
I
love it up
actually
there.
do.
Yeah,
I will.
I'll never be there.
you can have his bunk.
Got it.
Unpaved made the Radivist this week.
Saw that.
Yeah,
a cool
that's
video.
big news.
Yeah.
Dave should be proud.
Yeah.
They cut me out. I was bitching about that.
They cut you out of the picture.
Man, I was standing right next
They
to
were
Ted
like
King.
panning cast Ted King, and
Yeah.
Joey's like he replays like 5 times. I was right there next to him.
I have
I'm
pictures.
still mad at you about that.
I have pictures.
I'm
Don't
still-
be mad at me.
I'm still mad at you about that because I was on the other side of the chase, and you were over there, and you got like all up close and got
Hell yeah,
right
I
up
did.
behind everybody.
No,
and
I
then
had- I
later
was-
you were like, "Didn't you get over there?" I'm like, "No, I was standing over there like."
All right, well,
6
if you
feet
guys
off
are mad
of
at
it.
each other, I'm real pissed off. I was standing in the middle of a field
Freezing.
and like 20-degree weather.
I think you were like 5-6 miles away.
Poor Wes. Sorry, that's why I'm leaving.
All the
Oh, no,
famous people.
no. Yeah, but we're in Dave Pryor's cover photo together.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Wes,
I am there.
well, Wes isn't.
Yeah.
Somebody poorly photoshopped me in that.
Nice.
They
I had
cut
never seen
Ted
that.
King out of this one and kept me in it.
Where's? Oh, that's right.
Because before this, I was standing next to him and they were just doing the video and they're like, nope, ugly redhead kid. No,
That's cool.
it was a good write up and I hopefully you get some good attention.
Yeah.
April 4th? Is it April 4th? A reservation opens? Registration?
Reservation registration.
Reserve your registration.
Is it April 4th? I think it is. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
You want to check real quick?
And the event is October 11th for Unpaved.
And I'm going to attempt to make that. My cousin has a wedding the weekend prior.
My cousin has a
So
wedding.
we'll see if I can swing that. I do get 3 weeks of paid vacation where I'm going to work. So
Nice.
yeah, I think I might be able to make that swing.
That'd be nice. Be awesome.
Yeah,
Work some extra time, get a little comp time.
figure it out.
Going out there. Just figure it
I figured it.
Figured it out.
Well, I got to start talking like this.
out. You going to start talking like that?
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, you're not going to be from up country, are you?
Far north.
Oh, don't go from up country.
Listen, buddy.
You could be a degen from up country.
I don't watch that show, but I need to start watching.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I understand the reference, but I just don't. Other than from the show, I don't know what it references specifically.
Exactly what you think it would reference. Degens from up country.
Degents from up country. I feel like that's how people talk about us sometimes.
Did you also see the night ride of the Croatan that's later this year?
Yes, I did.
We didn't talk about that.
That
That sounds
actually
really
looks
cool.
really cool. I wish more rides would do that.
I think that that might actually conflict with Unpaved.
Epic.
What's the date on that?
I don't know. I forgot to pull
Look
it up sooner.
Okay, details. Let's not worry about those.
But that's a cool, explain that though.
It's a night ride and a Croatan.
I think it would be spooky back there in the dark.
I think that'd be
Oh,
cool if Unpaved did that or some other rides did that.
Oh, yeah.
What a cool place to be. I mean, even if you did it'd be cool to almost even camp out.
Yeah.
Up in those woods and go for a night ride and come
Hey,
back.
look. If you scroll through Dave's other Facebook profile.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
You and me are all over it.
I know.
Look, there's Joey.
We're like
There's
celebrities.
Joey. There's me over there.
There's Mike the Kid.
Nice. Oh, look, Mike the Kid,
He
Joey.
Won't, he still
and
won't even. And
That, wait a minute. Let me see that picture again. That is like a gravel media powerhouse photo right there with Joey Sikorsky,
that's some firepower.
Mike the Kid, Dave Pryor, and that other guy in that white thing over there.
Larry's in there too.
You're probably
That's
gonna
right. Larry's in there.
You're probably gonna cease and desist from Mike the Kid.
He will.
Stop talking about
Yeah.
me on your podcast, please.
He still hasn't emailed me back yet.
He's never going to
I don't
email
think
you
he's
back.
gonna email you back.
If anybody knows Mike the Kid, and I know we have a couple
Dave-
of
like
listeners
Dave,
that
everyone
do
knows him.
know Mike the Kid, Joey, you've legitimately, I think you've visibly shaken and upset that you have not heard back from Mike the Kid.
Like we had a moment. We had multiple moments.
We
of
did.
Dave.
We
So
did.
we'll have to have Dave on. I wonder if salsa. There's gonna be any salsa presence at Unpaved
Oh, I'm sure there
without
will be.
Chase.
No, I'm sure there will be. Salsa will still be there.
How's
Salsa?
old Dave doing? We haven't heard
Yeah.
from Dave in a while.
Yeah,
We've
doing
said his,
all right.
I think we've said his name a lot this episode, so he should be
Yeah.
pretty buzzed.
yeah.
We should have had Dave down to drink this weekend.
Oh,
That
should
would have
have.
been nice. That would have been a good time. So that's all of our Michigan bashing. We're not going to do any more Michigan bashing. We do.
I was like, don't we have a this or that section?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. So let's jump into that. The Facebook this or that poll from last week was from episode 60. I threw up to speak every language, every human language, or talk to animals. Overwhelmingly, 71% of our listeners said that they would like to talk to animals as opposed to talk to other humans. So
Yeah.
I think that was pretty much a slam dunk. We knew it was going to head in that direction. I think everybody. You were the only one that said you wanted to talk.
Yeah, because
to
you're
other
you're
people.
looking at your dog, and your dog's like, maybe I gotta lick my butthole. All right, I'll lick my butthole. I'm gonna lick my butthole now.
I
This
wish
tastes terrible.
I wish he would come over here and lick my butthole.
I think that's illegal on.
It's illegal in Michigan.
Yeah, it's illegal on Sundays in Michigan. Without
Get
your
a reasonable law.
yeah. Like, It's like without your third cousin's permission.
And that's why Joey hates Michigan.
I actually was thinking about it later. The only scary part for me about being able to talk to animals was I am fairly certain my cats do nothing but cuss me out all day long.
Dude, I would
It's catch them looking at you from the corner. It's like, what did I do to you?
I would kick those cats outside.
Okay, we got 4 this or that's. I am going to give it to you, Joey, first, then me, and then Wes, you can bring it up. First item up on this week's this or that: Michigan or Maryland?
Oh, that one's simple. I'm gonna go with Maryland.
Maryland for me too. Wes, you don't get to answer.
All right, number 2.
You know what? Just for that, Michigan. I was thinking about picking Maryland. Just
Hold on. Are you allowed to answer for Michigan? With that, isn't it to be like you have to spend like 2 months there, and then we'll have to revisit all 4 of these questions?
Yeah, we'll do a long-term review.
Yeah.
long-term review of Michigan.
In 4
We'll do
weeks.
that next episode. Yeah, we'll do that next episode.
So, I mean, that is what we all need to understand. While Wes is not going to be sitting here with us, he will be with us on the podcast. You're not going away from the
I got a
podcast.
West doll on the way.
A life-size West doll. Oh, that would be so creepy.
Yeah, you blow them up just like an airplane. The autopilot.
The next item up on this or that is the East Coast of the United States or godforsaken trees.
What does what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. It just means you're going to Michigan where there's just
The Midwest?
trees. Midwest. I don't know what the hell it means. Joey?
I like trees. I don't know how to answer that
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
You could go hammock
Hold
camping.
on. I'm gonna say East Coast, and the best way I like to describe something I heard on SNL this week was like South Cracker Barrel instead of South Carolina.
Southern Cracker Barrel.
Southern Cracker Barrel.
I want to stick with the East Coast because we have the ocean, but I am intrigued.
So does the
by
West
you.
Coast.
Dude, the
They
ocean,
have a cold ocean.
the ocean to the lake thing is weird though. Like when you grow up on salt water and then you jump in a freshwater body, you're like, what's wrong with this? Like
Especially
something's not right.
Especially if it's as big a body of water as
Yeah, but then I
Michigan.
know when I jump in it, nothing could eat me.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I'm
yeah.
sure there's something that'll crawl up there. And
Just crawl right on up.
Should we get you like a Salt Life stickers to let everyone know you're from the salt water?
We went to Ace the other day. We saw like the most Salt Life thing ever. It was like a patch jacket that had like 100 patches all over that had Salt Life. Just
all
over.
everything. Yeah.
I did admit to Wes, I almost bought a Salt Life shirt without knowing it was Salt Life. It was like that nice, like that pastel mint color, and it was like a flats boat, like a redfish scene, but it was like painted, and it looked really cool. On the front, it said Salt Life. I was like, damn, that's a nice sticker.
Nice. Okay, so our third item on this or that for this week is a place called Transvestite City
Whoa,
or
you
Solomon's, Maryland.
I don't think you could say that.
Sure you can.
I mean, I know you just said that. It came out of your mouth, but
that attitude. Joey?
Transvestite City sounds pretty cool.
We're progressive here, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's probably just comfortable and open with themselves.
Everybody gets
They're
along
just
with
you
everybody.
being you,
Yeah,
you being you.
everybody gets along with everybody. Man,
That's the way it should be, Joey.
I live in Solomon's, but
I would pick Solomon's. Wes?
I'm going Transvestite City, where everybody is okay with everybody.
The last item on this or that for this week. Would you prefer to bike drunk or bike sober?
well, I'm actually gonna take that one serious because I've bike drunk before. And
Bike drunk.
just in the neighborhood, I crashed. I think we should be responsible bikers.
And bike sober.
Yeah, bike sober.
Bike
I mean,
sober. I would
Bike
pick
sober or
bike
get
sober.
pulled over.
Bike sober or get pulled over. I like it.
I will be responsible now.
I just put that in there because in Michigan it is legal to bike drunk. So
Nice.
It's because they know it'll call the population.
we are now.
Well, considering it's so cold all the time, no one's really riding their bikes outside.
Actually, there's a lot of people riding fat bikes around
oh,
town.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, they're idiots.
You're actually going to get on that train. I'm sure. I'm sure you'll.
Yeah, well,
No,
at
but
some point,
but not drunk.
No. No. So the fat bike thing is something I can see you having a lot of fun with.
It could be a good time.
I'm excited for you. That you're going to get to Michigan.
We're gonna get weird.
No, you're not going to be. No, you're not going to be working in a bike shop, which I know because I work.
Which I'm a little bit excited about, only for the fact that I think that'll renew my passions.
Yeah, I worked in a bike shop in college, so I know what it's like when you work in a bike shop. You kind of lose a little bit of passion for bike because you.
No,
talk about it
there's
all
like
day.
there's like
and-
there's levels of that. There's like I work part time in a bike shop. There's like fucking work full time in a bike shop for years on end, and you just hate everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. There's two different extremes there.
So I have a feeling, Wes, you're going to get to Michigan and you're actually going to rediscover the joys.
No, I just sold on my
Well,
two
I'm
paddle
excited.
boards.
I'm also excited to not just ride on a straight peninsula where we have to ride out and back all day long.
Yeah. Go to the end of the big run and then come
ride
back.
the same like 3 roads that we've ridden every day. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think it's going to revitalize your biking life.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you in that sense.
Or he sells both bikes in like 4 months.
Puts on 180 pounds.
He's like, I'm gonna
round West.
I'm gonna fund my snowmobile passion.
Oh God.
Sled dogs.
I've never actually snowmobiled. And I'm pretty excited to at least
So
give that a go.
you should trade your
Yeah.
motorcycle
Yeah.
for a snowmobile when you get up there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You can keep that motorcycle here and I'll sell it for you.
I plan on keeping the motorcycle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
If you want to
almost
sell
sold
it, you can sell it.
Well, I tried to a few times. And you think I was joking, but I had people come in and look at stuff in the garage.
Interesting.
And I was like, bikes for sale. And they're like, oh, nope, not going to do it. No. But I had people looking at it.
Okay.
So I tried. I tried to sell it. So,
I only ride hogs.
so anything else before we shut this down? I got a couple of things, but
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for listening to me and continuing to listen to me because I'm not going anywhere technically, but I am.
I will say that, yeah,
You're
it's
going
weird.
Michigan.
It's weird because you're going, but you're not going. It's kind of like, I feel like.
Dude, we're going to start tapping into the dirty chain. We're going to be like, oh, check out this
Yeah.
Michigan ride. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell, man?
They got a nice knitted no White Claw sign for the recording room. Did you see that on?
But don't
They
they,
have
drink
a
White Claw while they record?
I guess. Yeah.
I listen to a couple episodes.
I remember when the idea for this was first kind of being bounced around. I talked to Joey, and Joey's like, yes, right away. He was like, yes, I'll do that. And then we were like, let's get Wes. And then for the longest time, you were like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, but I'll do it. Yeah, okay, maybe. And then I kept talking to Joey. It was like, is he in or out? Is he in or out? And
I
Joey's
didn't
like,
know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then I think even leading into that first episode, you were still like, what in the world?
Yeah. I was like, what are we doing?
And then at the end of that, though, you're like, that was so much fun.
That was
Let's
a
do it
blast,
again." So, yeah, I am excited. So,
I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else.
aw,
Ah,
sweet. And the way that we've dialed in our sound now, I'm not worried at all about you being off in Michigan land.
I'm worried. I just don't want to be that far away.
I think it's going to be, from an audio quality standpoint, is my concern. So, and we'll have to figure out the whole Skype thing to do video, so we'll actually be able to see you and talk to you at the same time.
Like a big old. Actually, we just saw that 70-inch TV at BJ's for like
Dude.
$580.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
how
Samsung,
cheap.
maybe?
I was
Yeah.
looking at them at Walmart the other day when I was in there fighting people for Tylenol.
Yeah.
I was like, get ass elbow. I want NyQuil.
Just start
Give me
coughing on
Tylenol. I want some Tylenol. Get out of my way. I got a couple of things before we shut things down.
I forgot. I put this up there.
Oh, that's where that would work.
I talked to Tanya over at Rothrock, and we're going to be giving away a Rothrock entry.
Oh, nice.
We're working out the details on
Rockin'.
that. It's going to be something to do with Instagram, with using a hashtag and tagging some friends and following us and them on Instagram. So watch for those things. We'll probably just release that maybe on the social place and then talk about it on an episode. So that's
Interesting.
coming, though. I'm excited about that. That was Tanya's idea. Thank you, Tanya, for putting that out there.
Nice work.
And do not forget, folks, that we are going to be at Croatan recording at Packet Pickup at Ridge Supply on Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
So-
buy us a pair of socks and you can talk into our cans.
That's right. I have to have like instructions on how to use mics. It's like eat the mic, eat the mic, eat the mic.
Just do it Wested.
Mike.
Don't forget that that's coming up at Croatan. Anything else from either one of you guys?
Well, I don't know. You know, I got a fly fishing night coming up next week again.
I'm going to that. That's Monday. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got an invite to that one. I didn't get an invite. To
Last
that
night was like the secret
Fishing
society of
thing,
douchebags.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He didn't want me to come to it, so he had to schedule it till after I was leaving. So makes you feel any better.
That's at Lighthouse, right?
Yeah.
We were at Lighthouse last night for a prime rib.
Why'd you text me about oysters from Lighthouse last night?
Because my mother-in-law wanted to go and she eats oysters, but
You
she's
know-
very particular about her oysters, so I needed to make sure they were good oysters because I've never had Lighthouse's
They
oysters.
they come out of the water.
Yeah, it's the same place.
Oh no, Have you had Boomerang's oysters? It's like, hey, let's take it and flatten it with a hammer and fry it with cornbread.
There you go.
I do raw or steamed.
I love fried oysters. You know,
they got to be really lightly fried.
Kingfishers.
Yeah.
I like Lighthouse fried. They're pretty lightly fried. Kingfishers does from 11:30 to 7.
On Sundays.
$20. All right. Well, we didn't get that invite.
I have never been. They're one of my advertisers. So
yeah, I saw that
advertise
in
that
your
for them.
magazine today. That's how. Oh, that was your magazine. I was like,
it works. People. Advertising
Damn.
in magazines
No.
works.
all right, here's this. Apparently,
Is back.
Yeah, baby.
yeah. I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty
Well,
funny.
how in the world are you? Because you're not on Facebook, on Instagram, and how are you going to keep up with the world if you don't read magazines and newspapers?
I don't know. I'll be honest. There's things going on in Traverse City like all the time. Like,
Okay.
it's just happening. You just show up in town and something's going
You
on.
just show up.
He's on Imgur.
Okay.
I go on Imgur.
Are you still on Imgur?
Yeah, picture Reddit. So
Okay.
much easier. Yeah.
There's an advertisement in your magazine. There's
Yes.
like a $330 watch, but if you're like one of the first 2,000 people, you get it for like $20. Like that's like the like.
So that's a national ad. I didn't sell that. I only sell the local stuff in the middle.
It looks like a really nice watch. Like
I
it
have
looks super
no
nice.
idea.
But then you're like $300. Like that seems pretty cheap for a nice watch. And then they're like, buy in the next 4 minutes and you get it for $20.
I'm out of a magazine.
And I'm like, oh, maybe I won't look at this.
And that ad has been in the magazine ever since I've been publishing the local edition too.
Well, they haven't reached
It
their
doesn't
numbers
look like
yet.
a good fishing watch either.
I don't know what it is.
I
don't know.
want one of them watches that tells me where the fish are.
Hey, did you look at the layout in the magazine this
That's
month?
called a grenade.
I liked it.
Most of the local section layout stuff I did myself.
Nice.
So pretty
Interesting.
proud of it. Pretty proud of this month. This is like the first month that I really stepped up. I took the InDesign work back from my designer on a lot of the pages, did it myself,
Nice.
and I think it looks pretty damn good.
Cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
I still keep him in the loop. I
Okay.
still pay him my monthly retainer and use him for stuff, but I wanted some direct control over layout because I just wanted to make sure it looked right.
You do what you need to do,
So-
Brian.
Speaking
right.
of stepping up, my gravel shoes will be here Friday.
Nice.
Then you can see me like, oh, I want a pair, and then grab a pair.
You know what? I've already been thinking about getting a pair.
They're nice. I'll give you a
I-
deal.
They are kind of nice shoes.
If we can work, I want to see the ones you get, and if we can do a little negotiating and what, and yeah, I think some.
There's
of
a
I
new
think some of the-
specialized recon shoe out there now.
Yeah,
too.
that looks pretty hot.
They're redoing them. They look good.
I like that
But
RX-8
to-
though. That's a sharp.
to be
looking
honest-
white.
Yeah.
yeah,
You just gotta be okay with that camo thing.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I think that looks really good.
I'm like slowly taking everything out of Specialized that I own, or away
Yeah.
from Specialized. Other than my two bikes are going to morph into one bike soon.
Price
It's going to be
keeps
like a salsa.
Yeah. Price keeps
Okay.
going up and the quality.
My
keeps
two
going up.
Specialized.
Oh,
Yeah.
we talked about it. I'm seriously thinking about a Warbird
Dude,
frame.
we all might be Warbird brothers.
Yeah. I don't know. I was impressed after that one ride. So
I
So
need to message Dave and Celine because I know Celine rode unpaved. Sorry, I just took over.
No, that's okay. Go.
She rode unpaved on the Cutthroat, and she said,
Right.
like, I'm wondering if the Cutthroat would be a good blend between my Crux and Sequoia or the Warbird,
I think the Warbird.
because it would, but it's just the Cutthroat. Because my All City would just
See, the Cutthroat to me seems like it's.
the Cutthroat is pretty close to my All City to a point. It's not obviously, but
I think it's close
like
to like the
I feel
Fargo.
like the extremes of a Cutthroat and the Zigzag would be awesome.
Yeah.
And no more Specialized.
Oh wow, be a big step for you.
Why not?
Hey, it's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I took the plunge.
Shimano
And
shoes,
you sell salsa, so why
cutaway clothes.
not? Yeah. Oh, do we have an update on the coronavirus
Actually,
jerseys?
Coronavirus, that's what they call it in Germany.
Coronavirus.
Basically, Philip said they might be delayed due to coronavirus. Legitimately.
Actually, most of our wholesalers and things like that, we keep getting emails and things like that saying that they're. So
He
I would
did-
expect that if you order certain things, it could be delayed.
Do you guys see that Mountain House has shut down their website? And that's no joke. I sent that
Like
to you
coffee?
earlier. No, Mountain House, the freeze-dried food,
Oh.
backpacking food.
Yeah.
I
They've
have some
shut
in here.
down their website. I have a lot of it at home. Thank goodness. They have shut down their website because so
Shut her
many people
down.
are ordering the freeze-dried food based on the coronavirus scare.
Really?
Yep, they shut down their
No.
website.
You can go to one of those Mormon prepared centers,
Mhm.
and they sell you like meals for like 20 people, like in a bucket.
In a bucket, yeah. Mountain
Yeah.
House does that.
In a
In
bucket?
buckets. Yeah.
Is Mike Pence giving that out?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
He has us. He has our backs.
Yeah, at least he drinks
Oh,
milk.
he drinks his milk.
He has
else?
some milk.
Once again, anything else? So I had my couple of little addition things. We've rambled a little bit. Joey, do you have any rants that you want to go on?
I don't know. I'm
We
on
can-
this fishing. I might be pedaling my kayak more than my bike soon.
I'm going to fish. I'm going to make a commitment to fish once a week.
Oh,
This
You
summer.
guys should make a commitment to fish once a month from your bicycle.
while
Oh,
riding?
yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do that.
Once a month.
Pinky swear.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on, put your pinky up.
I'll even get in on this one because I'm
Okay.
going to do it in Michigan. Come
Nice.
on,
Okay, everybody got their
Joseph,
pinky
get your
out.
pinky in here.
Yeah, no, we're all in. We're all in. There we go. Woohoo! So bike fish once a month,
Once a month.
and fish once a week.
I'll fish more than once a week.
Well, no, that's my minimum. That's what I'm gonna
When
do.
I get in
Yeah.
the groove, like Jessica
Dude.
hates me.
I have got so much other stuff.
She
going on
doesn't
between
hate
the
me.
magazine and this.
I know, but
and
that's the
trying
thing,
to
you gotta
ride
find
and all
time.
my events and the tours. I mean, I'm looking at my schedule. I'm getting ready to start traveling.
I used to fish for 10 to 15 minutes every day after work coming home from Easton.
See, that's great.
I had a carpole on the side of the road. I loved it. It was addicting.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I've actually started on my magazine delivery routes
Yeah.
to look
You
for
put
places.
so much water.
I know. And I've been looking at it and I've been mapping it
And
out.
I guess it's
so.
like bike riding, but like for that 15, 20 minutes, like when I was real hardcore into carp, like you literally just couldn't think about anything else. Like
What's your
you
best
just
carp bait?
carp
Corn?
I fly fish for carp.
Fly fish. Do you fly fish like a little piece of corn?
No, I don't. I tie flies, man. I am.
Yeah, but you tie a fly, look like a little piece of corn?
No, I tie.
We learned about a cool fly last night.
Yeah.
The mop fly.
No, I tie like clawdad or like little crawdad things.
Okay. Little
they're-
nymphs.
Yeah, they look like that. Everything up to mulberry, but
I am looking forward because I'm coming to your thing on Monday. I have
I tied these things called gangster gurglers this morning.
nice.
Oh, I didn't buy nail polish tonight. I need so I just gonna turn it. Yeah.
I need
Okay.
a handful of things
We're
before I
stopping.
leave.
We're
Yeah.
stopping. Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of Mid Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt. This is a listener supported podcast by some pretty incredible people on Patreon and PayPal.
We need 5 supporters in the
We
next
need
2 weeks.
5 supporters in the next 2 weeks. So
Oh, we
can
got to
cook-
go offline.
We're gonna cook. No, we're gonna cook 5 pounds of bacon and shove it in a bike bag. Our show can be found wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Wes, how can people get in touch with us?
Well, if you live in Michigan,
Touching me.
get on the dial-up internet. Kick your mom off the phone. Dial it up. And then type in the exact URL, which is graveltraveldirt.com, www first. Then you're going to go there, find our Instagram. I don't know if you can do that or not.
In Michigan?
Can you
I think they have it.
Instagram?
I think they have it in Michigan.
No.
No?
It's Tender, I think.
Okay.
Grinder.
Mid-Atlantic GTD is the Instagram phone number, 410-231-3850. And if you are the only person still using hashtag AskGTD, then keep doing so.
I didn't check it this week, so I have no idea.
If you've made it this far, I'm selling a 2014/13 Tarmac Expert for like $700.
I am seriously looking at that bike.
It's a nice bike.
You can come see it at the
It's
store
just
tomorrow.
a fun, simple bike.
It is my
Ah.
size.
It's like bring back the rim brake.
Then sell your Roubaix and get a Warbird.
Oh,
No.
Roubaix
no.
bird.
No, if I did that, I'm going to end up doing what Joey said and get a Warbird
Transfer.
and then do the transfer, then take the Diverge, pull all the components off of
The Warbird.
the swap and swap them out, and then resell the Diverge with those other
man,
components.
your labor
But I
on that's
still-
going to be like $600 or $700.
But here's my issue, Joey. I still have the Tiagra group
Yeah.
set.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
So why would I?
yeah.
I'm thinking maybe just buy the frame,
yeah.
swap it out, put Tiagra back on the Diverge.
You can sell that Diverge for like $500-$600.
Something. I don't know. It's just different,
I'll sell you
It's
my
different.
Crux for which is a 56 for $600.
So we'll talk about this next week.
And for
Everybody-
real though, I am selling the Tarmac.
Okay.
Hit me up.
Yeah, that is actually a sweet bike.
Yeah.
So I've looked at it's all Ultegra with Dura-Ace crankset.
Yep, man, some pretty sweet DT wheel set.
I miss rim brakes.
Yeah, I want like a nice cantilever. I hate cantilevers.
I just think that bike would be fast.
it is fast.
Riding that Roubaix, that Future Shock just felt like it was just bottomed out.
And you can progressively hear how much I've hated the Future Shock from episode 1 till now, and I really hate it.
Well,
now.
after riding that Redshift on that Diverge and then going back to that Future Shock, Redshift all the way. So anyway,
no one's going to know when we really end.
no.
I'm going to interrupt you here in a minute.
Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt is produced and recorded live in the Joey's Kitchen in Solomons, Maryland.
It's Max's kitchen.
Max is here tonight. Thanks for riding along, everybody. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow, respect others. Love you, bye.
Love you, Wes. Bye.
Bye bye.
Love you, Wes.